Ever been on a date that you thought went really well? There was laughter, there was connection, the conversation flowed, and she sends you the no spark, no connection message. What's going on? I'm dating coach Hayley Quinn, and I'm here to show you how you can create the right amount of friction and flirtation on your date so it becomes obvious to her what a great guy you are. So look, you're a decent guy. Because of this, you want to make the woman you're on a date with feel comfortable. Because of this, you may tend your conversation skills towards being nice, being polite, showing a genuine interest in who she is, being sincere. Now, these are all good qualities, and it definitely sucks when a woman doesn't immediately appreciate them. However, for her to feel like there's a romantic opportunity here, what needs to happen is we need to blend that being nice set of skills with something that creates more excitement and more edge. If the date feels nice and comfortable and pleasant, it often just won't be memorable enough for her to really connect with it. So on a date, we want to have a combination of two things. We want to, at most times, make her feel comfortable, listened to, understood, and to form a connection. But we also need moments of excitement and risk. That's what helps you make the shift from lovely guy to lovely guy who I'm attracted to. And interestingly, you can't have one without the other. If you're all lovely guy, we all know where this is heading and it's straight to the friend zone. If it's all risk and excitement, but there's no connection, that's going to feel really alien to her and could in fact even feel creepy and weird. So it's not that one is more powerful than the other. You actually need both to form a romantic connection. Step one of this is that she does need to feel warmth and connection and trust with you before she's ready for any of the flirty, exciting stuff. So the beginning of your date is probably going to be really similar to what you're doing already. You're going to share anecdotes about your life. You're going to actively listen to her life. You're going to ask questions that you genuinely care about the answer to. This is super important. No woman wants to feel like you're there on a date, going through the motions and aren't genuinely engaged with getting to know who she is. By asking sincere questions and very importantly, sharing, kind of vulnerable and somewhat candid information about yourself, you build your safe foundation. The sign that you have done this is that the conversation is flowing smoothly and she's really happily contributing and opening up about herself. The problem is, if we keep cruising at this altitude, it's gonna just feel a bit safe, a bit friendly, and she will go home for that date thinking, it's a lovely guy, but I can't really see this going anywhere. So now we need to change it up. Creating excitement doesn't have to be a negative thing either. I'm not talking about you suddenly flipping into criticizing her or mildly insulting her about how she looks. That's probably gonna bomb. Instead, think of this second drumbeat that we're adding into the conversation as moments of tension and excitement. That could be stopping her mid-flow when she's talking to you about a work project that she's on and saying, hang on a minute. I know I'm interrupting, but I just have to say, I really like how you're genuinely passionate about what you do. I just had to say, I like how your eyes light up when you're talking about this. It's really attractive. Anyway, carry on. So you're paying a compliment, you're still being positive, but there's a moment of tension there, which kind of catches her off guard. And one of those moments, these are the moments that people think of when they think of the spark. Another way to do this is to lightly challenge her. For example, if she is talking about this project work, you could also say, whoa. Now, at the risk of sounding like the guy who doesn't care about what you do, I am aware it's Friday night and I think we should talk about something more fun. Again, you can redirect the conversation, not in a harsh way, but in a way that creates tension. Finally, you could end up with a light challenge. For example, if she's talking about how she loves hiking, just say, okay, but first, before we go on, I need to clarify, are we talking like a 20-minute brisk walk or mountains here? And I'm hoping it's mountains. These positive moments of challenge where you're actually in a way kind of putting her on the spot because you're trying to figure out whether she matches up with you is a super powerful way that you're going to be able to create attraction. So now after you've created your moment, you've got to bring it back. You can say, anyway, it doesn't matter about the mountain thing. Like, it's cool that you're into fitness, me too. What you're aiming to create on your dates is, instead of it feeling in this constant kind of safe, neutral, pleasant, that was lovely zone, we're having moments of tension, of excitement. Now, these moments don't have to be that frequent. Maybe they're 20% of the whole date, but showing you're prepared to take risks, that you're prepared to have fun with her, that you have your own opinion, that you're not just trying to impress her, says a lot of attractive qualities about you as a guy. So it's really important that you go onto those dates and we get you off of the, how do I impress her? How do I play this safe script? And onto the, how do I express myself? How do I talk about things that I love? How do I share my opinions honestly? Which will bring the double win of it being easier for you to talk about, and it will create more excitement with her. Now, I know you may hesitate at the thought of taking this risk and shaking the conversation up, but remember, provided it's not the first thing you say and you've built some warmth and connection first, provided it doesn't feel personal and you're not telling her that she should get the mole on her face removed, and provided the whole feeling of the date doesn't feel too contrarian or too combative, that it still feels relatively light and easy and playful, actually incorporating these moments of tension is going to take you from pleasant but no thanks into, I'm a bit more curious now, yes please, to date too. If you want more practical social skills training about how you can stay true to yourself and create more attraction with women, please head to the link below this video.